What's up everyone, this is Rakshit. I welcome you all to the channel Agritude. Today I am going to discuss about the topic scales and levels of measurement. I chose this topic because there was this question in the previous year social science paper in the section of statistics, and the question was which one indicates no order or distance relationship and has no arithmetic origin. And the options were nominal scale, ordinal scale, interval scale and ratio scale. I know most of you people don't know about this topic, so I'm going to explain this for you. There are four levels of measurements, and they are nominal scale, ordinal scale, interval scale, and ratio scale. I am going to explain these one by one. First, we will move on to nominal scale. Nominal scale is the scale of measurement where the numbers are only referred as tags or labels. A nominal scale is used to measure the quantitative variables like gender. For example, we can give 1 to male and 2 for female. Here, the numbers only serve as tags or labels, and these numbers don't have any real value, or these numbers don't have any order. That is, we can't say that 1 is lesser than 2 or 2 is greater than or anything. So another example is the jersey number of cricket players or any sports. Take for example 7, the jersey number of Dhoni, and jersey number of Sachin Tendulkar is 10. These jersey numbers don't say anything about the capabilities of player, but these are used only to represent the players. That is, these are used only as labels. In nominal scale, we can only calculate mode, that is the observation with highest frequency. We can't add or multiply the numbers in nominal scale. We can only calculate mode. Nominal scale has another property, that is mutually exclusive, where the number 1 represents only male, none of the female will be represented by number 1, and 2 represents only female, and this doesn't represent none of the male. Next we move on to ordinal scale. Ordinal scale has all the properties of nominal scale. It is also a mutually exclusive one, but it has the additional property of order. That is, here we can say that 1 is lesser than 2 or 2 is greater than 1, but it doesn't have equal interval. That is, we can't say that 3 minus 2 is equal to 2 minus 1. Example for ordinal scale is ranks. Take for example, first ranker has scored 100 marks, second ranker has scored 90 marks, and third ranker has scored 89 marks. We can clearly see that here there is an order, and we can say that first ranker has scored more marks than second ranker, and second ranker has scored more marks than third ranker, and we can clearly say that here there is no equal interval. That is, if we take the difference between second ranker and first ranker, the difference is 10, and if we take the difference between third ranker and the second ranker, the difference is 1, and by this we can say that there is no equal interval. By using ordinal scale, we can calculate mode, and also we can calculate median, because the ordinal scale has the order, and by using ordinal scale we can't operate any arithmetic operations. Next we move on to interval scale. Interval scale has all the properties of ordinal scale, that is, it is mutually exclusive and it has the order. Additionally, it has the property of equal interval. That is, here we can say that 3 minus 2 is equal to 2 minus 1, or 60 minus 40 is equal to 40 minus 20. Here we have the equal interval of 20 units. Okay, let's explain with example. Good example for interval scale will be degree Celsius or degree Fahrenheit scale of temperature, and we can also say that IQ is also a interval scale, where we can say that the difference between 60 degrees Celsius and 40 degrees Celsius is same as the difference between 40 degrees Celsius and 20 degrees Celsius, that is 20 degrees Celsius. Interval scale has equal interval, but it doesn't have real zero. Because of this, we can't multiply or divide the values of interval scale. Of course, we can add or subtract the values of interval scale since they have equal interval. Now we will see that why we can't multiply or divide the values of interval scale. Take for example Kelvin scale. Kelvin scale is not an interval scale. It is a ratio scale. Why? Because it has true zero. Why it has true zero means at 0 Kelvin we can say that there is no temperature, but in degree Celsius scale at 0 degree Celsius we can't say that there is no temperature because there is still 273 kelvins of temperature. In Kelvin scale, we can say that 10 Kelvin is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 Kelvin is 5 times the 2 Kelvin, but we can't say here the same thing, that is 10 degrees Celsius is 5 times the 2 degrees Celsius, because there are so many 2 degrees Celsius here up to minus 273 degrees Celsius, and also there are so many 10 degrees Celsius here up to minus 273 degrees Celsius. To divide or multiply the values of interval scale, first we will convert these values into ratio scale, that is Kelvin scale. Now we can divide these values of Kelvin scale, and that is 283 Kelvin by 275 Kelvin will give us 1.03. Now we can say that 10 degrees Celsius is 1.03 times 2 degrees Celsius. I hope you have understood why we can't multiply or divide the values of interval scale. And IQ, which is measured in interval scale, it also doesn't have true zero. That is, if a person has 0 IQ, we can't say that this person has no intelligence. In interval scale, we can calculate mode, and we can also calculate median, and we can also calculate mean, and we can also calculate many other things by using interval scale in statistics. Next we move on to ratio scale. In ratio scale, as I have already explained to you, it has all the properties of nominal scale, ordinal scale and interval scale. Additionally, it has the property of true zero. That is, if anything is zero in ratio scale, for example, we can take centimeter scale of length. If anything is 0 centimeter, we can say that there is no length. Since it has true zero, we can multiply and divide the values of ratio scale. By using ratio scale, we can calculate anything in the statistics. That is why it is regarded as highest level of measurement. You can take a glance at this table to revise whole the topic. In this table, we can see that the sequence of variables is established in all the scales except nominal scale, and mode can be calculated in all the scales of measurements, and median can be calculated in all the scales of measurement except nominal scale, and mean can be calculated only in interval and ratio scales. Difference between variables can be evaluated only in interval and ratio scales. Addition and subtraction of variables can only be done in interval and ratio scales. Multiplication and division of variables is only done in ratio scale, and absolute zero is only found in ratio scale. I hope now you can easily answer to this question. Please write the answer in the comment section.
If you found this video useful, please like the video, subscribe to the channel to motivate me to bring beautiful content like this, and press bell icon so that you don't miss any updates from the channel. Thank you for watching. As always, you are awesome viewers. Let's meet in the next video. Till then, bye bye.